The story of Vieques is a tragedy, and sadly, it's not an isolated one. In our own district in Central Florida, the Pine Castle Jeep Range was a 12,483 acre site near Orlando International Airport in East Orlando, an area where many of us Florida Ricans live. Between 1943 and 1946, the government leased the land for training and military demonstrations, weapons, and warfare capabilities. In the late 1940s, when the military no longer needed the property, it returned it to the original owners. The Army Corps of Engineers had to conduct a thorough investigation through places like Odyssey Middle School, Tivoli Gardens, and Lee Vista Square, and found and dug up between 2007 and 2009 over 400 bombs, rockets, grenades, and other munitions. In an egregious case, the Army Corps had to come back in 2013 to dig up munitions that were buried under the middle school's running track. Frightening stuff. The U.S. military has seen a similar situation as the U.S. Navy has bombed the island of Vieques in Puerto Rico as part of its training exercises, starting in 1941 in preparation of World War II. All the way until 2001, we saw those training operations and then completely left the island in 2003. Heavy metals have contaminated the local food supply, caused cancer clusters, diabetes, and heart disease among the local populations as a result of these bombing exercises. And Hurricane Maria only exacerbated the situation by destroying medical facilities there. The residents of Vieques were even denied relief in federal court under Sanchez v. U.S. for their loss of life, illnesses, and other damages. It's time for Congress to step up. That's why I'm proud to support H.R. 1317, the Vieques Recovery and Redevelopment Act of 2021 that we're reviewing today, to set up a compensation fund for the families who've lost so much because of these military bombings, and also its sister bill, H.R. 1126, which provides a similar structure. We also have a tremendous opportunity to build back better in Vieques. Finally, disaster relief is flowing to the island, and it'll be key to help with the hospital there. The American Rescue Act was the first time that Puerto Rico was treated equally for the benefits and rescue funds from the COVID pandemic. And we are committed to treating Puerto Rico equally under the American Jobs Plan to build back better back on the island. Alcalde Cristina Acevedo, gracias por asistiendo ahí y por liderazando en nuestra comunidad. My question to you is, why do you think the health problems in Vieques have gone on for so long without being addressed properly?
Muchas gracias. Mi pregunta es para el alcalde José Corsino Acevedo, y la pregunta es, ¿por qué cree usted que los problemas de salud de Vieques han persistido tanto sin atenderse adecuadamente?
Gracias, congresista Darren. Una de las causas, ¿verdad?, es que no tenemos las facilidades adecuadas, no tenemos tampoco, ¿verdad?, los servicios necesarios para aquí, para atender la población de Vieques, y todavía pues seguimos en la contaminación, ya que siguen explotando los explosivos que encuentran y seguimos contaminando a la gente de Vieques, y la gente de Vieques pues sigue enfermando sobre eso. Un problema que lleva tantos años, es difícil, 60 años de bombardeo, y ahora lo que se encuentran es la limpieza, que siguen bombardeando lentamente nuestra isla, sin querer queriendo, como uno dice, porque siguen explotando esos explosivos que están allí.
Thank you so much, Representative Soto, for the question. Well, the causes of this are because we lack medical facilities, we lack the medical services to support the people of Vieques, and there continues to this day to be contamination because they do continue to detonate the unexploded munitions that they do find. And so the people of Vieques continue to suffer. At first during the 60-year period of all-out training, and then now with the cleanup, we do continue to be periodically bombed as they find the unexploded munitions on the island.
Thank you. And one question for Dr. Gardner. Are we saying at this point that in Vieques they can't eat the fish, they can't eat the livestock, they can't eat the crops, they can't drink the water there? Is that the short-term solution that you're recommending is necessary in order to avoid exposure?
Well, there's no question that livestock and fish and shellfish are heavily contaminated, but I don't know that it's realistic to say don't do that. Don't eat the fish that you need to eat to feed your family. So, but those may be the kinds of solutions like bottled water being provided when a situation happens when people can't drink the water. So it's possible that those types of immediate steps could be taken if there's some type of particular fish or shellfish that is being consumed heavily that also has dangerous levels of chemicals. That type of thing might be an interim solution while the pathway to those fish gets turned off by further investigation.
Thank you. And I just want to end by saying that lives in Vieques do have value. And thank you also to Ms. Pagan for being here today with Vidas Viequenses Balin. And I yield back.
Expired. Gentlemen's time's expired.